So Jay, commiserations on your exit. Got to say, you were still smiling last night and you look pretty happy today. Do you feel okay with leaving the competition then?
I wouldn't say okay. Obviously, I'm devastated that I've left the competition this early on because it's just such an amazing experience. But I do feel that I've learnt a lot and I've realised where my market is now, and I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going.
Okay. I think it's fair to say that quite a few people were shocked by the bottom two last night. Did it come as a surprise to you?
I must admit I was quite surprised. Not so much of myself, obviously after having a rocky week the week before, and after the comments that the judges made. So yeah, I was quite I always prepare myself to be in the bottom two.
Yeah.
But I was quite surprised I was in the bottom two of Union J. For me, that was a very tough call for the judges to make.
Mm. And they've got a huge fan base as well, so...
Yeah, definitely, which is very surprising because they've got a lot of screaming teenagers, which you assume would be the ones that pick up and vote.
Yeah. I think quite a few people actually had you down as the dark horse of the competition. Did you ever think you could make it to the end, ever see yourself winning?
To be honest, I always think of it week by week, try not to think ahead of the game too much and just concentrate on each week as it comes. I was still evolving as an artist in the competition, and now I'm out, I can just focus on actually getting back to what I want to do.
Okay. This was the first week that the judges haven't put the vote to deadlock. Do you think they were maybe a bit afraid of being criticised at leaving the decision with the public again? I
do think that the year is so hard that it was going to deadlock quite often, and there was a different two in the bottom two almost every week.
Yeah.
So I think they had to make a call at some point, and I felt that it was coming. We expected it last week, if I'm honest, but they have to make a call at some point and be seen to be judging.
Yeah, fair enough. Tulisa, she seemed to accept some responsibility for your exit. Do you think there's generally anything she could have done differently?
Not at all. I think she's an absolutely amazing mentor. I don't think there's anything she could have done differently. If at any point I didn't like a song, I could have said I felt that it was a valid risk to take. Clearly it wasn't.
There were a few reports in the press today that Lucy might be considering quitting the competition. Did you hear anything about that? Did you expect she'll ever quit?
No, I hear that there's some sort of issue about covers. Lucy came into the competition knowing that she would be expected to do covers.
Yeah.
So I can't really see her having a problem with doing covers. She's capable of doing them. She does them when she gigs.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure she's up for doing covers. I'm sure it's just the fact that she's ill, but obviously there will be speculation.
Yeah. Have you had an update on her well-being?
No, she's totally gone off the radar. So I'm assuming that she's so ill, she's in a blanket, wrapped in bed, and trying to recover for this weekend.
Oh goodness. Well, hope she gets better, obviously.
Exactly. Get well soon.
Yes. So you're probably in the best position to know this. Does Tulisa have fag-ash breath?
Oh, not that I've ever noticed. I know she does enjoy a fag, but no, not that I noticed, no. I thought that was a very mean comment to make.
Yeah, it got very personal there. Do you think it was a bit uncalled for?
I think it was. I think she was making a critique from her point of view. He doesn't have to agree with it, but I think there was no need for the personal remarks on both sides.
Yeah. Do you think Tulisa and her girls could go all the way now?
Yeah, I think that Tulisa does have a very strong category. Although everybody is very strong this year, I do think that, for me, the top people that stand out for me is Ella from the girls group, and then Charmaine and James for me.
But she could have a last laugh then.
Yeah, hopefully she'll have the last laugh, yeah.